Welcome this evening to DJ Labuga Music and Talk. We have a very special program again this Wednesday. Like every Wednesday, we are having a tribute to Paranda music. We call it Celebrating Paranda Music right here at www.radiocentroamerica.com. So I want to welcome you tonight, but not before. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight. It's a special night, like I said before, celebrating Paranda music. Paranda is a protest dance by excellence. It is well known as the Garifuna gathering dance. All of the songs that are written using the Paranda rhythms are of masculine inspiration. The songs tell stories that satirize anguish, distress, anxiety, and happiness. These rhythm or dances are for all occasions, and they can be used to serenade and entertain any informal event. So we're celebrating Paranda music tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to www.radiocentroamerica.com. I want to send a big shout out to Sharon S.K. Williams, who is listening in Northern California, who should be calling in a few minutes so she could share with us her upbringing growing up, listening to some of the paranderos like Paul Nabor and Juni Aranda. So thank you again. Thank you for listening. I want to send a big shout out to all of my friends listening in New York, who are always waiting for Wednesday to come in at 11:30 their time. Actually, it is 8:30 in the West Coast, 11:30 in New York is the time to listen to www.radiocentroamerica.com. And before we play the next song, I want to tell you that we just listened to Jursino Cayetano. He was the one playing the opening song. And then the last song that just passed is called Balandria. Now we have Mr. Paul Nabor with Loba Banda, but not without our sponsor, GAHFU School. Here we go.
Garifuna American Heritage Foundation United Incorporated through its Clifford J. Palacio Garifuna Language and Culture Academy invites you to the Saturday classes every Saturday at 11 in the morning at 8039 South Vermont, Los Angeles, California, 90044, corner of 81st and Vermont. For more information, visit our website, www.garifunaheritagefoundation.org, or call 323-898-6841. We are right on the corner of Vermont at 81st at the Community Center. Luba Furende GAHFU, guest teachers every week. Don't forget, language and drumming, as well as Zumba Luma Punta classes for free for all, every Saturday beginning March 22nd throughout the year 2014, 11 a.m. for the Garifuna language classes and 12 o'clock for the Zumba Luma Punta. Get fit, stay fit with Zumba Luma Punta. Free classes for the entire family. Bring your drums and bring the family, and we'll have a good time. Learn Garifuna classes are interactive, and you will learn through singing and drumming. Come and learn about the Garifuna culture and history taught by Garifuna scholars from the diaspora. This is an invitation by GAHFU, the Garifuna American Heritage Foundation United. This is RadioCentroamerica.com, the station without borders. Let us know what you want to hear by calling 323-898-6841 or from our Facebook page at Rony Figueroa.
Tora ni kabanane, lau mura kule.
everyone. Welcome back. This is DJ Labuga Live, Garifuna Music and Talk every Wednesday night between 8:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. We were listening to Paul Nabor, Parandero, Master Parandero, spiritual healer, buye, and traditional herbalist. Parandero Paul Nabor was born in 1930. He is a living legend and the master of the Paranda musical style. Living in Punta Gorda, a small town in the southern coast of Belize, he is one of the only of a handful of paranderos still alive today. He's also a buye, a spiritual healer, a medium who attends to his congregation at the Garifuna temple he built in Punta Gorda, Toledo district. Paul Nabor's music is recorded on the album Paranda, which showcases an endangered style of music performed by Garifuna men from Honduras, Guatemala, Belize, Nicaragua in their 60s and 70s, even up to their 90s. But I have a very good friend of the show, somebody who's been around not only paranderos, but also around the Garifuna community as an immigration lawyer. We have Sharon S.K. Williams on the line from Northern California. Idabinya nitu. Abale, good to hear from you. It is a pleasure to have you live on our station. And the reason I wanted you to call was because I want you to embrace our listeners. You have experience doing radio. You used to do a radio show on Labuga.com about immigration, but now you're coming to us as a guest, someone who is going to talk about growing up in your hometown in Punta Gorda, in Barranco. You tell us. The microphone is all yours, Sharon.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Good evening, everybody. And it's a great pleasure to be on this radio show, listening to Paranda music, which is, wonderful musical form for us Garifuna people. And I just wanted to share because I saw the announcement on Facebook that this week Ronnie was going to be honoring the Paranderos. And like many of you Garifuna people who are listening, I'm related to a lot of these paranderos, so I wanted to come on and talk about them and give them some attention and some praise. And in particular, there are 4 people that I personally know and have met and somewhat grew up around, but are directly related to. So there's the grandfather of Paranda music, which is Nabi, Paul Nabor. So Mr. Nabor, I grew up listening to his music live because he's related to my grandmother, Stella Mejia, who was originally from Barranco and grew up in and lived in Punta Gorda. So I was born in Punta Gorda in PG. Grew up in Belize City and then in New York City. But as a child, when I would be at my grandmother's, especially in the summer, Paul Nabor would come over, and he would play from his own homemade guitar. So I remember this music, and so at this point where it's out in the world, it's pretty amazing. My grandmother Stella was very, very close to Mr. Nabor, and she died many, many years ago. But one of the things that I think about when I listen to this music, and I listen to his stuff especially over and over again, it never gets old for me. I think about my grandma, and I think, wow, she would be really, really impressed and really happy that his music is out in the world, that all this music is out in the world.
Yes.
And so I want to give him praise. I know he's not well right now, so I want to say a prayer for him in our hearts, give our own little piece of moment of silence. To Nabi,
Yes.
I give my blessing.
No, definitely, yes.
And,
I heard the news that he wasn't doing too well. I actually spoke to his daughter, Maria Centino. She lives right here in Los Angeles, and I happened to come across Marie maybe about 4 weeks ago, and she said, Ronnie, he's not doing too good. I just came back from Belize from seeing my dad, and I'm just praying and hoping that everything is okay. But she sounded very distraught.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's given us so much. He really has. I mean, and there are some young people that I know that currently live in Belize who try to learn from him. And so hopefully the tradition will be passed down. And there's still some young people who are interested in playing music. So, I really do care about keeping this stuff going. And so if there are young people who are interested, we should really encourage it. The other person that I want to is the late Gabaga Williams, and as you can see from the last name, we share a common ancestor. I know Williams is a very common name, but the Gabaga's father and my great grandfather John Williams were brothers, and my grandfather Santos Williams was who introduced us, as little kids, to Gabaga, and he was he was at the time a crooner, right? So he would walk around the streets in PG and then later on in Belize City, singing. A lot of times he was drunk when he was singing, but he was singing, right? And so the song that I think we all know is Malati Isi, and that I remember him singing that song, right? And then all of a sudden it's out there in the world, and so my siblings and I in Belize City, specifically remembered him coming to our house. We used to call him Gabagations, and he would show up and he'd say, hey, you all better have some respect, Gabaga, that's it. Don't add any Asians to my name. So we, my brothers in particular, remember him, because he played around with the boys quite a bit. And then there's Sofia Blanco, who was Sofia Blanco, who's the mother of the pair from Umalali. She's directly related to my mother. Yeah. Wow. And so they share a grandmother, I believe. My mother has all this history of all these people that are related to each other and stuff like that. And so I called her up and I said, I know we're related to these people, so give me some history. And boy, she really opened my eyes to how we're related. And then lastly, of course, the great Andy Palacio. My mother and Andy are from the same, from Barranco, but her relationship, her blood relationship to Andy is a little bit removed than mine, because Andy's grandmother and my grandmother, or Andy's grandmother, who's Perfecta Avilés, and my grandmother, Monica Martinez, are second cousins, so they're the children of two brothers, the grandchildren of two brothers. And so, in a sense, I feel like my connection, like a lot of us Garifuna people, to these amazing and innovative musicians, to me, is a blessing. I feel very, very fortunate and very lucky to be connected to these people. So when I listen to this music, I truly listen. I listen to the instruments, and then where there are no instruments, that's even more amazing. The hand clapping, the bottles, the conch shell, all this kind of stuff. Truly, truly amazing. So I take my hat off to them. I feel like I have no talent in comparison, and it's this wonderful, beautiful stuff.
Wow.
And I share this stuff. I share this stuff a lot with my children. I listen to Garifuna music every day, and the kids will say sometimes, especially in the car, they'll say, Mom, can we hear some hip hop? And I'll say no, because they're American, right? They're American, and they're like, well, we're American, right? And I'm like, yeah, you're Garifuna American. And remember, the Garifuna comes first. Yeah. So, my hat off to the Paranderos, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk about them and remember them. And I have my candle lit to the ancestors right now, and blessings to those that are alive, and blessings to who have gone before us and who've left us with this incredible legacy. I really do appreciate it.
No, definitely. I also want you to embrace the listeners who speak Spanish, who are listening in Guatemala, in Honduras. I know your Spanish is perfect. You sound like a bloody Guatemalan sometimes. So I'll go ahead and take a minute to say hello to all of our listeners who speak Spanish, who are tuning in every week on Wednesday to our show.
Sure. Yo quiero decir felicidades a todos la gente que estaban escuchando música. Somos de Garífunas y yo no quiero tomar mucho tiempo para hablar con ustedes porque yo tengo que ir a regresar de trabajar.
Claro que sí.
Estoy trabajando ahora.
Thank you, Sharon.
Okay,
thank
so
you
I
so
just wanted to. Thank you, Ronnie, and thanks for giving me the time.
Yeah, and how about a little greeting in Garifuna to all of our Garifuna listeners out there?
Oh, now you're really putting me on the spot. So my Spanish is much better than my Garifunense.
Really?
So you're putting me
Oh
on
my
the spot.
God, you've been living out in Northern
for
California for too long.
I have.
Okay.
I just want to say, sereme su wanigu, and that's about all I can do.
Thank you, Nitu. Bandi Sereme, we love you. We always think of you because you have been a great supporter of radio, especially Garifuna Radio, in the days of Labuga.com. As a matter of fact, we have Martin Bermudez on the other line, and he wants to know if we have a photo of Paul Nabor. Yeah, I'll put it up right now. I have a picture of Paul Nabor. And so Martin Bermudez said hello to everybody, especially to you, Sharon. And thank you again. Now let me play your favorite song. I have a Gabaga Williams song right here called Malate Isieni for you, all of the listeners today, celebrating Garifuna music, Paranda music, that is. Thank you, Sharon. We love you. Aba Isieni.
Thank you, Ronnie. Sereme.
Ayo.
Esta es Radio Centroamérica y su programa de música y de temas de la comunidad garífuna con DJ Labuga, que se transmite a través de www.radiocentroamerica.com todos los miércoles de 8:30 a 10:30 de la noche. Escúchenos. This is radiocentroamerica.com, the station without borders. Let us know what you want to hear by calling 323-898-6841 or from our Facebook page at Rony Figueroa.
So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are paying a tribute to the Paranderos. We're celebrating Paranda music, and we promise to play everybody that we announced, from Paul Nabor, Jorcinio Cayetano, also known as Sidu, to Aurelio Martinez, Gabaga Williams, who we just heard with this original song called Malate. Also Juni Aranda, who's coming up next. But basically, Paranda music and Paul Nabor, the basic rhythm of Paranda can be heard in Garifuna traditional drumming styles that harkens back to St. Vincent and West Africa. Paranda itself became a genre in the 19th century, shortly after the Garifuna arrived in Honduras. Here, the Garifuna encountered Latin music, incorporated the acoustic guitar from the Spanish, which is now Paranda, acquired its touch of the Latin and Spanish word parranda. It is performed solely on acoustic instruments, namely the guitar, Garifuna drums, shakers, and the turtle shell. All right, coming up next, we have Juni Aranda, and this is a beautiful song called Dondo. Yeah, Montia. This is DJ Labuga live and direct. Martin Bermudez listening in New York. Big up to Sharon S.K. Williams listening in Northern California. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DJ Labuga, music, Garifuna Music and Talk, live and direct from Long Beach, California. We just listened to Juni Aranda and the song called Dondu. This is celebrating Paranda music tonight, paying a tribute to the Paranderos. That was Juni Aranda. I want to mention also that Mr. Aranda recorded a couple of albums previous to this recording that you just listened to. It's an album that came out on vinyl. I have the original copies of the vinyls. And from those two vinyls, we're going to get one song. It's called Queenie, and it's from the album Garifuna Berusu with Junior Aranda. So let's take a listen. It's going to be a little bit scratchy, but because it's an old recording and it's in vinyl that I was able to transfer from a turntable to DVD. So let's take a listen. Thank you for listening. This is DJ Labuga live and direct. Again, sending a big shout out to Arita Williams, Sharon K. Williams, of course, from Punta Gorda, who just came on live to tell us a little bit about her upbringing along with the big paranderos like Gabaga Williams in Ponabor in Punta Gorda. Also listening live, Chantel Garcia, Michael J. Cordero, Shani Belize Spice, and of course Q, listening live in the studio, Umalale studio here in Los Angeles. So, Kemotia, Wabina ha, Wafedo
Ukanono luabu na mulenye la bojila ya la ya menye Chuluti ukanono luabu na mulenye la bojila ya la ya menye Arion no fure, Chulodina Arion Luguturo, Rata Pumusuete, Kunga the Tayo, Dari Tisane, Hiro la Chilera, Lira Oganuto, Yabu no fre, Loagotamu. Pero la telera lira oganoto Figiabu no friend lo hago tamule La bulla ya la ya Chilo tena arion no friend Chilodena arion lugutro Brata to mutuete the tayo La ritisane la Liro la tira lira ogano
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Juni Aranda from his old album Garifuna Berusu with Junior Aranda. That's the cut called Queenie. Here's another good one. Let's not waste any more time. And this is a song that Mohabab recorded, and this is the original version of it. Let's take a listen. You know what it is. It's called Heron. Kemotia, Wabina, DJ Labuga, Garifuna Music and Talk, live every Wednesday, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m., straight from Long Beach.
Yagigon Badna, Yiba Namarido, Ariana Haro, Natari, Mamani, Yagigon Badna, Yiba Namarido, Ariana Haro, Natari, Mamani, Nigra, Barida. Now you go on, you need Dagri. Nebuga, Tariki, Natire. No, but again, Dominic Ray, Herono. Herono, but again, Dominic Ray, Herono. Herono, together, Nagi, Mama, Dominant. Pero no, Gabanagita, Daminagita. Nigira, Nipari, Mama, now Ragoa, don't need Dangri, go. Nebuga, Target, Nadara. Mira, Nipari, Mama, now you go alone, Dagrico. Nebuga, Target, Nadara.
Garifuna, America.
Hirono Bonage, Taminigre, Hirono, 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 Taminagi Mama, Taminigre, Hirono, together Nagita, Taminagi. Mira, Libari, Mama. Now you go alone, Dagrigo. Nebuga, Tarikin, Natira. Mira, Libari, Mama. Now you go alone, Dagrigo. Nebuga, Target, Natira.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was a song heard by Juni Aranda from the album Garifuna Berusu How Labugana. Right here on your radio show every Wednesday, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga. RadioCentroamerica.com. www.radiocentroamerica.com. Don't forget to listen. Tell a friend, pass the word. Let them know that we have a good show every Wednesday. Today we're celebrating Paranda music. We just listened again to Juni Aranda.
This is Radio Centroamerica with DJ Labuga, Garifuna Music and Talk. Listen to my program every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. on www.radiocentroamerica.com, or you could download TuneIn to listen live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, so we want to mention Lugua Centeno, who's coming up next. Lugua Centeno is a Garifuna vocalist who was born in Honduras but migrated to Belize, and who is now living in Belize. He's a vocalist, a percussionist from Triunfo de la Cruz, Honduras, a Garifuna coastal village over there in Juliligati, Honduras. His musical pedigree runs deep. His father was a much sought-after parrandero, and his mother a composer of songs in the punta style. 10 years later, in a gritty Belize city ghetto dubbed Little Honduras, Lugua Centeno and a group of percussionists came together to perform completely unplugged punta compositions. They were the delight of the people watching them. So Lugua and La Rubella drummers played locally at funeral, wakes, baptisms, and clubs, and internationally with the Garifuna All-Star Band. So let's take a listen again to Lugua Centeno, Petillo, and Teófilo Centeno. And this song is called Timbloru. Kemotia, Wabinaha, Wafeduha.
My God! My God!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Lugua Centeno, Petillo, featuring Teófilo Centeno. This is RadioCentroamerica.com celebrating Paranda music tonight. along with all of the audience listening online. We have Dora Valenzuela and her daughter listening in the valley, of course. Ruth Molina listening in the San Bernardino area or Riverside County, I think. I'm not too sure. Arita Williams is also listening. Michael J. Cordero, Colcha Boxiego, Shani Belize Spice also listening live tonight. And of course in Chicago, we have our very good friend Del Ogaldes listening live every Wednesday at 8:30. So now we got another big parrandero, another big name who has contributed so much to the Garifuna genre, to the Garifuna music, Aurelio Martinez, one of the most extraordinary and passionate Garifuna artists of his generation. Aurelio Martinez was born in 1976, and he follows the footsteps of the legendary paranderos of the Caribbean coast of Central America to become the new voice of Paranda. Aurelio Martinez, acclaimed for both his preservation and modernization of this musical tradition. Aurelio's virtuosity is found in his distinctive penetrating vocals and his talent as a composer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Aurelio Martinez tonight, celebrating Paranda music.
Nei me la mi se lu bo wago Nyan nyu buri kanya inya ke Nei me la mi se lu bo wago Nyan nyu buri kanya inya ke Lupa ondara gua nira kuraudo Lia hiya Beluya busigano no agu mama ida ya no bame Au nere muhaba I wanna marry here. Nugu ya de gubadina me magula. Ahalare magua lugura no ni sakadie. Te beki ni sabaduo furi sumba nuba. Aunere mugaba. I wanna marry here. Numadabana ya hababu wagutusa turabao Nidugeba ya hababu wagutusa turabao Luba baruba lubai fikiamu wa madara Lubu barari gubabai me la fula surugo Ita jawaba me Luba baruba lubai fikiamu wa madara Lubu barari gubabai me la fula surugo Ita jawaba me Lana ime lami selu bowago Hinyanyu buri kanya inyahe Lana ime lami selu bowago Hinyanyu buri kanya inyahe Luba ondara gua lira kuraudo Liya hiya Beluya busiga no agu mama ida ya nubame Aulere muhaba Ya wanna marry here. Ya wanna marry here. Ya wanna marry here.
Wow, wonderful song. It's called Lanarime Lamiselu. And this song was written by the one and only Figaga. Figaga gave it to Aurelio and Andy Palacio to record it. So now you know it's Figaga's song, Mr. Hernan Williams, a.k.a. Figaga from Honduras. Okay, now we're going to the women. We're going to feature the next song, which is in the Andy Palacio and the Collective album. And this is by Miss Sofia Blanco. Sofia Blanco is from Livingston, from Livingston, Izabal, Guatemala. She has a strong voice, one of the strongest vocalists. And of course is Sylvia's mom. Sylvia is another vocalist, beautiful singer from Guatemala. And that's, of course, Sofia's daughter. And she sings this song called Nibari. And of course, the song that we are going to present to you at this point. And let's see, she has been traveling along the Umalali Women's Project, the Garifuna Collective Women's Project, all over the United States and Europe. So let's take a listen. Let's welcome Miss Sofia Blanco right here tonight on www.radiocentroamerica.com, celebrating Paranda and, of course, Garifuna Music.
This is Radio Centroamerica with DJ Labuga, Garifuna Music and Talk. Listen to my program every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. on www.radiocentroamerica.com, or you could download TuneIn to listen live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
My God!
Yo do have yo na no mata kona. Yo do have
beautiful song. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DJ Labuga live and direct. And now we go to the men, back to the men again. This is Andy Palacio, Papa Nuguchi, another wonderful Paranda song. Celebrating Paranda music tonight. Kemotia, Wabinaha, Wafeduha.
Baba Nuguchi, Baba Nuguchi, oh Baba, Baba Nuguchi, Baba Nuguchi, Baba Nuguchi, oh Baba, Baba Nuguchi, Nuguchi le kiribuyatina, nuna benu abumo Papa Nuguchi le kiribuyatina. Na yanu apuma papa nuguchile lunichugu sereme na yanu apuma au bisani woguri maguwanite au bisani woguri pangaya digite Baba Nuguchi oh Baba Nuguchi oh Baba Nuguchi Baba Nuguchi. Nuguchi le kiribuyatina, luna belu abumo Papa Nuguchi le.
This is Caita. This is the group Cielpa, homenaje Apollo Martinez album. So let's listen to Cielpa one more time. Kemotia, Wabinaha, Wafeduha, Luma DJ Labuga. Every Wednesday, don't forget. Okay, we'll bring it back from the top right now. Okay, so we want to hear one more time, Caita.
Kanari menangi bauna mulaluo
Aluma Tobuga
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Aluma Tobuga
special tribute celebrating Paranda music, and of course we had to include Libaña Marraza. Libaña Marraza's #1 Paranderos from Honduras. Kemotea Wabina, ha?
Tambugale Gayabu Kirinaya Tambugale Gayabu Kirinaya Tambugale Gayabu Kirina Sagubia Kibuelo Basi Ugwele Malanani Anya Ugwele Malanani Anya Kabusero Onilo Abalabaha, tu akwigine. Ah,
DJ Labuga live and direct. We're playing a special tribute to Paranda music. And we have on the turntable the one and only Big Junior and Emilio Nunez. Nafudidu. Tonight is the night celebrating Paranda music right here, RadioCentroamerica.com. Kemotia, Wabinaha, Wafeduha. Big up to Romancito Marin listening in Los Angeles or in Honduras, wherever you are, Namada. Buti at children.
Saka, no matter, I'm gonna you to go to Buga. Saka, no matter, I'm gonna you to go to Buga. I don't know my Matita for the slow. Siama Wata, Bagungan Muga, oh, Hamaina. Lupa kutu the la, Dina company. Lupa Siama Wata, Bagungan Muga, Lavaina. Lupa kutu Dina company. Awara yani yawo wabu suko junior agama bana tu dambe na furidu tumagiye no kuchuro dambe na furidu tumagiye no kuchuro mune piano no manakuno tunikipe me pipa gare oh handa banuna ubanu waruma wawa we banu nubure ubanu nigibai ya me pipa gare oh handa banuna ubanu waruma wawa we banu nubure el fumao ahorita module que va unar Agamba manager. Monte, Kumadawa, Amuru Guna Babayo Tumura Buga, Arunga Wawatita Murisu, Mulie Bua, Dina Numadawo, Twani and Nukuru, Lupa kuto kitala Dina kompenie Lupa bulie kuma Dina lumatawo Twani wakuwo Lupa kuto kitala Dina kompenie Versus ya Wawara ya Saka no matter what amoro kono babele yutubura buga Saka no matter what amoro kono babele yutubura buga arumuga wawa tita furi sutura chama wata babu arumuga o amaiyene kubago togula adina kompenie Saka no matter what amoro kono babele yutubura buga Saka no malawo amuna kuna mabele yutukura buga arumuga mama tita furi sutura tioma wada bangu arumuga o mama yeme kubai tayo palaru kata menu madagudu kubasa wada bangu arumuga o mama yeme kubai tayo palaru kata menu madagudu kubai tayo palaru kata menu madagudu kubai tayo palaru kata menu madagudu itaya pa la kata mau kata menu madagudu mai itaya pa la kata mau kata menu madagudu mai itaya pa la kata mau kata menu madagudu itaya pa la kata mau kata aku yang nauka ada yang familia kata menu madagudu yo no nauka ada yang nauka kata menu madagudu nauka kita you know kata menu madagudu nauka mai saya ada mai mampu saya you know kata menu madagudu mampu saya you know kata menu madagudu ai kita you know kata menu madagudu aku mai saya kata menu madagudu aku tahu mana kata menu madagudu aku tahu mana kata menu madagudu kubai tayo palaru kata menu madagudu kubai tayo palaru kata menu madagudu kubai tayo palaru kata menu madagudu.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song, Big Junior. That was Big Junior playing the instruments and making the production for Emilio Nunez. And that was Emilio Nunez playing the guitar and, of course, the lead vocal on this song called Nafuridu. Ladies and gentlemen, we're celebrating Paranda music tonight. This is DJ Labuga, live and direct from Long Beach. Garifuna Music and Talk every Wednesday with DJ Labuga, 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. We are paying a tribute to all the paranderos. Earlier in the show, we had the opportunity to interview and to hear from Sharon S.K. Williams not from Barranco, from Punta Gorda, who was telling us her upbringing along with the paranderos like Gabaga Williams and Paul Nabor. Thank you so much for listening. I want to send a big shout out to my very good friend, Miss Dale Ogaldes. Roman Marin also listening in Los Angeles. Dale Ogaldes, of course, listening in Chicago. And, of course, Randolph Enriquez, Miss Sharon S.K. Williams, Michael Cordero, Dorita Valenzuela and her daughter, and everybody out there. Martin David Bradley also listening live to www.radiocentroamerica.com. Okay, so now we got Gui Pasi, the legendary Gui from Cien Byte. Him and, of course, Melvin Augustin is another parrandero, but Melvin is more on the broke down side, more on the soca side, more on the calypso side than Gui. So we're going to take a listen to Gui Augustin, straight from Belize, from the village of Cien Byte, right here, live and direct, DJ Labuga, every Wednesday, Garifuna Music and Talk.
Garifuna American Heritage Foundation United Incorporated through its Clifford J. Palacio Garifuna Language and Culture Academy invites you to the Saturday classes every Saturday at 11 in the morning at 8039 South Vermont, Los Angeles, California 90044, corner of 81st and Vermont. For more information, visit our website www.garifunaheritagefoundation.org or call 323-898-6841. We are right on the corner of Vermont at 81st at the Community Center, Luba Furende GAHFU. Guest teachers every week. Don't forget, language and drumming, as well as Zumba Luma Punta classes for free for all, every Saturday beginning March 22nd throughout the year 2014, 11 a.m. for the Garifuna language classes and 12 o'clock for the Zumba Luma Punta. Get fit, stay fit with Zumba Luma Punta. Free classes for the entire family. Bring your drums and bring the family, and we'll have a good time. Learn Garifuna classes are interactive, and you will learn through singing and drumming. Come and learn about the Garifuna culture and history taught by Garifuna scholars from the diaspora. This is an invitation by GAHFU, the Garifuna American Heritage Foundation United.
The station without borders. Let us know what you want to hear by calling 323-898-6841 or from our Facebook page at Rony Figueroa. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, Curi Pasi. Un saludo muy cordial para Werner. Listening in Guatemala City, Kemotia, hasta Guatemala. I want to send a big shout out to my brother, also Aussie, SK,
Lord, 1990 good night.
Records,
I am looking for a woman who have no man. 1990 good night. Lord, 1990 good night. I am looking for a woman who have no man. 1990 good night. Lord, 1990 good night. I am looking for a woman who have no man. 1990 good night. Lord, 1990 good night. I am looking for a woman who have no man. Mabula Wamay, we got Edeva, Ocean Hawaii, Mabaline, Mabula the Wamay, Garifuna the world, Mabula Wamay, Garifuna the world, Mabula the Wamay, Garifuna the world, Mabula Wamay, Garifuna the world, Edeva, Anigarina.
Yes, and I had to include my favorite Gaga, tribute to Paranda music tonight. Kemotia, Wabinaha, Wafeduha. Luma DJ Labuga, celebrating Paranda music tonight right here on www.radiocentroamerica.com. We want to send a big shout out to Warro Castillo Dolmo, listening in, let's see, he's in the East Coast. Boston, he's in Boston. Sharon Williams, Michael J. Cordero, of course, Aniceto Flores, Kemotia, right here in Los Angeles. And of course, Venet Lopez, Dora Valenzuela, Martin Bermudez, Martin David Bradley also listening live. And wow, we're happy to have all this audience. Roman Marin, also former member of Garifuna Boys, listening live, wherever he is. So, Kemotean Wabinaha, Wafeduha. Titiman Flores is also on the list of some of the parranderos. So here we have Titiman Flores with the song Bani.
This is Radio Centroamerica.
This song is highly dedicated to the girls that are here. My good friends, my fires. Yes,
Sunga Bafube, Sunga Bafube, wago ikawa bagarile begiti na tiebo faradio tuagu no guchuro hawagu ni sanigo hawagu garinago hawagu ni duhenyo toni kibanya mekinye dibiniri bana ai fundana sangwana ai trompuna habutelana ai bunki you baba toni kibanya mekinye sungarinago toni kibanya me ai balisina abu bade malena Luago bogo yala, sunga bamu beye, yagu bogo. Luago nari sarubu, I bring you baba, hawagu ni dungenyo. Paradiyo, bubu yaga babu be, yagu bogo, toni kibe, likinyi, lumani nonyi. Begitina diabo, faradio, hawagu girigana, hawagu fundana, I don't need kibanya, bring you baba. Shiba, 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 honte sungarina, de parte de Nino, ay bugana. Ay buganale, yagara na hayanale. Ay lo bakampo, alu ajeno mama, lunarino. Arufuta bono ni dido, arinya namugo. Ay lo bakampo, alu ajeno mama, lunarino. Arufuta bono ni chilo, arinya namugo. Ay buganale, nyagana na hayanale. Ay buganale, nyagana na hayanale. Oye, Billy, ha, Chayani. Ay loba campo, alu ajeno mama, lunarino. Arufuta bono, nyodido, ariga namugo. Ay loba campo, alua eno mama, lunarino. Arufuta bono, ni chila hogari ganamula. Honta su weya yanyi, chuluko ya dinatia. Hon su fundana, tipiniribana, margruna. Ay na iboga no go aya kinye na go yuba no go aya kinye. Ey damele no we hingiru kubadina wayumuba abunano. Ey damele no we hingiru kubadina wayumuba abunano. Gagani hanya netu nganyuma, gagani hanya numa daduno, gagani hanya netu nganyuma. Damele nowe hingiru kubatina, wayumuba bunano. Malale ni busedu, malale no bafungo, mene bese hayatina. Gumbe, gumbe. Gumbe changuleto. Ay gumbe, mama gumbe. Ay gumbe changuleto. Limpisa patatis. Gumbe nito, gumbe nate, gumbe nibiri, gumbe ngaña, gumbe changuleto. Ay, oyayay, gumbe nito, gumbe nate, gumbe nibiri, gumbe changuleto. Honduras. Ay gumbe nito, ay mama gumbe nate. Ay gumbe go, a gumbe tenito. Ay ya gumbe, oye yo gumbe nito. Ay gumbe, gumbe changoleto. Ay, ay gumbe nito. Gumbe ate, gumbe ni biri, gumbe nanya gumbe, gumbe changoleto. Ay gumbe nito, gumbe nate, gumbe ni biri, gumbe anya gumbe, gumbe changoleto. Honduras. Ay, gumbe mama, gumbe nito, gumbe ni biri, gumbe zapata, gumbe, gumbe changoleto, ay, ay, ay. Gumbe, gumbe, gumbe nate, gumbe, 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 tilla, gumbe, gumbe changoleto.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful music, beautiful evening. Yes, I am truly enjoying myself playing this wonderful music. Tonight, we're celebrating Paranda music. And we have played for you a host of Garifuna paranderos like Jursino Cayetano, a.k.a. Sidu, Paul Nabor, Aurelio Martinez, Gabaga Williams, Juni Aranda, Lugua Centeno, Andy Palacio, Cielpa, Lloyd Augustin, Libaña Maraza, Emilio Núñez, Titiman, and Mohabab, which we just played recently. Mohabab is coming next. We got Gui Pasi, we play Figaga, we play Nino Arzu just now con Amistad Garifuna. We got Nuru coming up. We play the Omalali Garifuna Women's Project. And of course, we got Asiatic and many, many more coming up. Thank you for listening. This is DJ Labuga live and direct. www.radiocentroamerica.com. We are live. We're celebrating Paranda music tonight. And I want to thank all of our listeners. Roy Martinez listening. Also Artisha Welch. Our Artisha is listening in Hollywood. Dora Valenzuela. Orville Mejia. Randolph Enriquez. Sharon S.K. Williams listening in Northern California. Arlex Castillo listening in Tegucigalpa, Honduras. He is from the Ballet Folclórico Nacional Garifuna listening in Honduras, in Juliligati. Así es que continuamos, familia. We shall continue. This is the best of Paranda music. A big shout out to my very good friend Juaro Castillo Dolmo. Yes, listening in the East Coast. I think he's in Boston, Massachusetts. Aniceto Flores also listening in Los Angeles. Vernet Lopez. And many, many more. Thank you for listening. This is DJ Labuga live and direct.
This is RadioCentroamerica.com, the station without borders. Let us know what you want to hear by calling 323-898-6841 or from our Facebook page at Rony Figueroa.
Launarenseru belaha ampu agupe Oma pinya timu yeveno Agamba benganya amuru sule Woi 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 oh woi 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 oh woi 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 oh woi 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 oh Nati, Nagutu, no mucho, Haji no, Onisiebo no.
Italu bafuna sanini malita imule, magabalu yere. Italu bafuna sanini malita imule, magabalu yere. Sansi baile heni biwanu o bidairi mule. Mama luwe ginya nari ya gugu o luni ba sansi luni bima luni ba farumina. Gira lo ye be banaya babo luwa duri ume. Mama luwe kinya narinya gubuo luni basanju nini mima luni bafaruna Ikira lo yebe bandaya babo lumo kuriume Sanimi malida irimule magabalu yere Ita dubafuna sanimi malida irimule magabalu yere Abugi ubaba sansibai meheni bimanu o ita irimule Mama luwe ginye nari ya gubuo luni basansi nini bima luni bafaruna Ikira lo yebe bandaya babo lumo kuriume
Send a big shout out to my very good friend Carlos Lopez, listening in Hollywood, the land of the stars, Hollywood, California. Thank you, Carlitos, for listening. Kemotia, Wabina ha, Wafedo ha. This is a tribute to Paranda music, celebrating Paranda music. Kemotia, Wabina ha, Wafedo ha. Todos los miércoles, familia, every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m.
las estrellas subo, buscando alegría y también unión. Llevémonos bien para que ilumine el sol. La estrella subo y poder ser fuertes. Matani hubo, estrella subo, erewa mamuga.
Once in every lifetime, there comes a love like this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But there is nothing sweeter than my sweet love for you. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes, I'm holding on. Yes, I'm holding on. I love you, love you, love you. I want you, want you, want you. Yes, you sweet like pumpkin cake, Baba sugar. I want you know, Baba sugar. I'm never let you go, Baba sugar. Hey, hey, Roses are red, yellow, and violets are blue. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But there is nothing sweeter than my sweet love for you. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes, I'm holding on.
Radio Centroamérica.
Agaguda tadina turaira Laguna kaira maligiruna lukutinubara I heredinu Arianali nubara I haya yunia Arianali nubara I sakiri kuadina Alion di badina Ai sakiri kuadina Alion di badina Agaguda tadina turaira Laguna keira maligiruna lukutinubara Ai heredinu Arianali nubara Haya yunia Arianali nubara
that we used to have, to show off the big chest that we used to have, to show off the six pack that we used to have. Nowadays days we don't have no pack. Nowadays days we don't have no pack. Nowadays days we don't have six pack. Nowadays days we don't have six pack. When we were younger, we walked with no shirt. When we were younger, we walked with no shirt. To show off the muscles that we used to have, to show off the big hand that we used to have, to show off the big legs that we used to have, to show off the big chest that we used to have, to show off the six pack that we used to have. Nowadays days we don't have no pack. Take it up.
This is by La Fuerza Brava. Bless the day. ¿Qué motia? Wabina, huh? Wafenita. She said, thank you, Ronnie, for such a wonderful show. This evening, it is always a wonderful pleasure to share Garifuna music with other people. As you know, there are not too many of us here in Northern California, and to really mix it up with my people, I have to head down to your way and to New York City, where there are critical masses of Garifuna people. I really appreciate what you're doing, spreading Garifuna culture and music. Blessings and greetings to your beautiful wife Cheryl and your extended family, Sharon S.K. Williams. Kemotia Wabinaha. Thank you, familia. We appreciate that. Carlitos, I hope you're having a good time. Carlitos Lopez and everybody else out there. Waro Castillo Dolmo, listening in Boston, Massachusetts. I keep forgetting. And my very good friend Dale Ogaldes, listening in Chicago. Kemotia Wabinaha. Now I'm going to play the whole song for you guys together. Kemotia.
This is Radio Centroamerica.
The day I found you, I wanna stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Don't ever leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and so I beg you, let it be me. Come. Each time we need love, I found complete love. Without your sweet love, guess what will I be? Don't ever leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you always let it be me. Freedom! Yes, Lord! Each time we need love, I found complete love. Without your sweet love, girl, what will I be? Don't ever leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only. Dice va.
Sung Lahari Wanguburi.